Hello. So this is one of the last parts. This is the last part of one of the story quests in Lanternrite, and yeah, it's called the stars inscribe the year's wishes, and I kind of have a headache right now.
The
but it's
world
fine.
remains constant over the centuries, but
let's
human
get right
life
back
is
into
like
it.
the dew at dawn, or a bubble
Hopefully I can
rising
finish this
through
in
water.
time. I might not finish all the
Transitory.
story quests on video, and I might have to do it without recording it. So I'm sorry for that, but I just don't really have time. I'm sorry. But
Rest
I'll
assured,
try to do as much as I
all
can.
is quiet here in Chinksa village. Zhongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Perfect timing.
Let's
Hello,
go!
Pitching. The way
Traveler,
she turned.
climb on. You are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road.
Oh, okay.
Following those clues, I was able to finally
That's good.
locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
Where did
No,
they
I
go?
think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards.
Bruh.
The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chinksa village, but also from other locations too.
What did they even need
They've
the
gathered
fireworks
all
for?
the
Are
stolen
they gonna
goods
sell
there.
them or something?
I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chinksa village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore.
That's good.
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to keep an eye on the situation.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them
Who
yourself,
can help?
are you?
Obviously, right?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
All in a day's work. Or it will be. Go to the place catching smoke up. Okay. I think I should move slightly closer. Also, I kind of have a sore throat, so I'm sorry. Oh, there's no audio.
Please hide yourselves.
Oh,
Let's wait and see what happens.
I don't know what that happened. Wow.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
3D.
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
Well, too late now.
You got a point. All right.
We
Then
are
we
here to
steal
steal
those
them
things
back.
that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah. Firecrackers. Those'll do the job.
Yeah,
All we
English
need to do
dog.
is make some real
I'm gonna
ruckus.
switch to like the Japanese.
As long as we
dub, I think,
distract the
after
Millilith,
this.
the other
Japanese
hoarders can
sub,
do
sorry.
their end of the job.
After I
get
finish
it?
this event.
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. But, boss.
Hey, don't
they're
worry
just
about
talking
it.
about
The
stealing
Millilith
stuff.
are swamped with Lanternrite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys.
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble.
Yeah, we're here.
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up.
I am here.
One of the boys.
But how did the... Ah! Fuck!
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Let's go!
Yeah, get him.
Drop your weapons and
Oh.
surrender immediately.
Well, yeah, I should have expected that.
Ah!
Yeah.
Get out of my way! You got a death witch or something?
Wow.
I'll show
Wait,
you!
what constellations did you? No, let's hear a build.
Wait a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
You're Lady Kutching, the Yuhong.
Alright.
So you do recognize me then.
Ow.
I'll say it one more time. Drop your
Actually,
weapon
I'm pretty sure
and
I'll be
surrender.
stronger if I just
Now!
use my thing.
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you!
You are
Get
going
him!
to get destroyed.
I condemn you!
There you go. Easy.
Alright, so you want to do this the hard way.
Yeah.
Now, I
Yeah,
want
get
some
clapped.
answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
Well, I was wondering this whole
We
entire
just-
time.
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
We...
Intimidating.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and
Very
ignite them
catchy.
during the Lanternrite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But,
Oh, greedy of you.
we didn't seem to
that's
have
not
enough
entirely
fireworks, so-
whatever. It's bad. That is.
Oh?
Yeah.
So you mean you had
get
more
caught.
than one
Yeah.
group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Fayun Commerce Guild and was... I really didn't get it. Why did the Fayun Commerce Guild get involved?
Gee, I wonder.
We were only stealing from the government. No, what I
Oh,
meant
my.
is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Wow,
Hey,
crazy,
didn't
right?
one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had dispatched scouts. They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well,
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It
I'm
appears that
seeking
the
facts.
Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe. Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chinksa village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place.
Okay.
Yes,
Careful.
you too. I'll see you in Chinksa village.
See ya. Return to Chinksa village. Yeah, it's the spear.
This is the last batch of
Actually,
fireworks
think
that I
looks
can
a little
get.
bit different, actually.
Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Don't worry. The Yu-Hung will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned. And with two
Again.
others, no doubt.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Only.
Come
Maybe
now.
next time.
We both know the traveler is most
When I do your
capable.
hangout
But
event.
who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very
Who's
much,
even that
Traveler.
mad?
But may I ask, why has Lady Kuching not returned with you?
She's fighting some
Lady Kuching was
baddies.
worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see.
Double checking.
Yes, Lady Kuching is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith
I mean,
came
she'd
by
probably
just now.
like,
I believe
triple
they
check.
were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Fayun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do too!
Suju's got
Inevitably,
work.
affairs do become busier
I
around
mean,
festive
isn't he,
seasons.
he is like a prince, right?
But no need to
Or
worry.
something?
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
Wait, what?
Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as
Are
they
you sure
say.
you're not just saying that
I'm
so you
sure
can
you
read more
understand.
books?
Oh, alright.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right
What are
people,
you, Venti?
everything will
Lioa?
proceed without a
Lioa
hitch.
Venti.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
Bye.
By the way, do you know when Lady Kuching will be back, Traveler?
Not really.
There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
Wait, aren't those the fireworks? No, wait, what's that? Nani?
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders!
Came from Kitchen's location.
Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go and help her!
Alright, let's go.
Oops. What did I do?
Hey! Kuching!
Where's the treasure
uh-huh.
hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure
just
hoarders
randomly
sending
lighting
signals
up
to one
fireworks.
another again.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case.
She just got bored.
I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them. Sure enough, it seems I accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could react, the fireworks were already up in the air.
It's fine.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you.
Sure
Fortunately,
isn't
there are
getting a
no
lot of
more
screen
treasure
time,
hoarders in
huh?
the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved.
Lanternrite this year
Good
versus
thing we were able to
Lanternrite
get to
last
the
year.
bottom of it. Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined.
Yeah, it's good
By
that
the
we
way,
got them back.
Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, you better come.
Yes.
Oh, oops.
Kuching really is super busy. I'll meet you
Yes.
when I am done.
It's kind of
How many
surprising.
times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the Lanternrite.
Let's go to Zhangli.
Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhangli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout. Let's go find him. Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
You know, I actually didn't know that this place was like an
Yes,
actual
you
restaurant.
are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhangli! We're back!
Ah, you've returned.
I love her
You
hat,
are
by the
also
way.
acquaintances?
I'm gonna try to get her
Yes,
in like
we
the
sure
free
are.
4-star thingy, you know?
Not
I- 'cause
everyone gets the
did, like,
privilege
30
of meeting
rolls,
someone so
and I couldn't
knowledgeable
get
and
her.
discreet as
I got
Mr.
like
Zhang
C2
Li.
Ningguang or something.
You
It
are
was so
indeed
annoying.
well connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself
I'm
to have met
definitely
the
gonna get her
traveler.
before Lanternrite ends.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
I'm sure
I
you
d-
must
I
have
wasn't
matters
paying
to
attention
discuss.
to what he said, sorry.
I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me,
Xinyan?
I'll take my leave.
That's cool.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss
Actually, I
Yun.
think I heard about that. Like, they were like friends, right? I mean, they both do music, so it makes
So,
sense.
tell
Even
me,
though they are,
what have
the
you
music
learned
type
from your
is
trip?
Pretty different. We asked around and stuff.
I see.
Making books.
Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
I think we can weave them into a story.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here.
All right, we were doing that. I forgot.
Sorry,
Sorry, it's been so long.
Just a simple story,
I haven't
right?
done this thing all
If
week,
that's the
and I
case,
said I
then
would like
Paimon
stop
thinks
like
we can use
procrastinate
food
too.
as our theme.
It's just
Think about
sorry,
it.
that's just
Who doesn't
I'm
like
sorry.
delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
classic Paimon wisdom.
Paimon knows just what to write.
Oh, of course you do.
Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking.
So,
He
like
opens a massive restaurant at Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, how should the story go from there?
His food starts getting worse and worse.
Ooh,
Well, I mean,
that's good.
look at my
But
face.
wait,
What the
didn't you
heck?
say he's really good at cooking?
Why am
That
I
would
so?
make sense.
Why am I so dopey? It's up to you. It's your story. I look so tired.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
We're both just staring
Yes.
at Paimon.
To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Nah, that's too complex
I
for
didn't think
Paimon.
this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Since you've spoken with others familiar
Well,
with
I mean,
cooking,
I'm sure I can figure
why don't we
something out.
integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think.
Yeah,
What
go
did
big brain,
Cloud Retainer
Paimon.
say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
Paimon Cloud Retainer impression.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo!
Yes, bravo, bravo.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what she said. So,
Good job,
let's
Paimon.
make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself.
He's got the Sigma male
That
grind
should
set.
keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
That sounds a bit extreme.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Sure.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kinda feels sorry for him.
Many hands make light work.
Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yampi
Rest
said.
is important.
So,
Start a
the
house.
chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually,
Good metaphor.
the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest,
So does he just, like,
and they
collapse
don't
or
like his cooking anymore. So they stop coming to his restaurant.
See, this hits a little bit too close to home to me too, though.
Rest is
Well,
always
besides
of
the
great
work part,
importance.
like the difference is that
Although
I
we may come across
don't work
various
at all, and
difficulties
I
in our
just
lives,
don't sleep at all.
pushing ourselves is never a good modus
So
operandi.
I have like no
The
benefits.
story is quite simple. without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
Yeah, she'll probably get it at the moment. Paimon starts
Paimon
talking.
made a good story?
Wait, is Paimon gonna tell us something?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good.
Oh, wow, okay.
The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand
I'm
the
proud of you,
message you are
Paimon.
trying to convey.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her.
Yeah, it's about
If all
time
goes
we go
well,
anyways. I think
I think your
literally been
story
standing
will
here
be a
all
success.
night. Well, and Genshin
Hear
did
that?
time does
Jean
at
Louis
least.
says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows
Because,
a
you
good
know,
story,
time moves
he
at
does.
like
Quick, let's go find
1 minute is
Kuchin.
like 1 second or something.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Chingsa village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Alright, Ketchin.
Yes,
it's
Lady
time
Kuchin.
for your break. Take your
And
break
by the way,
and enjoy it.
the ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along
You
travel
will
routes.
take your break.
How is that
and you
proceeding?
will enjoy it.
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuchin? Your friends are here.
Hi, Kuchin. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
You told us to walk around and have a look around.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice.
I don't think the
But
time of
it
day
would
is
be
the right
even nicer
time.
if you could
But
join
whatever,
us.
it's fine.
Do you still have work to do?
It's nothing urgent, really. Just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
You can do it later.
You can leave it to
right?
us,
I
Lady
mean,
Kuchin.
I put off work
You've
like
been working
all the
hard for a
time.
long
Look at
time,
me,
so you
I'm
should get some
perfectly
rest.
fine.
If I'm not mistaken,
Totally.
the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
That's right.
Wait, so are we
Something
actually
so
gonna tell the
important
story?
that we
Let me tell you the
Oh,
story.
really? In that case, Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
No, that's the guard.
Understood. I'll handle things from
Oopsie,
here.
Sorry.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Perfect for
How do
talking.
we get up there again? Oh, okay. It's just taking us there. Nice. That's good. Erase a lot of headaches.
Well, here we are. What was it you wanted to talk about?
You have a story to tell you.
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
Yeah, a story that we made
All
up
right.
together.
I'm listening.
Okay.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in
I see.
trouble.
I thought you.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No.
Is this gonna work?
The chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really,
Paimon looks
really
so
good.
stressed.
He had a restaurant right next to the city
Alright,
gate.
let's see how this turns
He was
out.
super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So his restaurant had been getting more and more popular. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
No, this
That's
isn't
what everyone
she's
was
trying to
saying.
say.
But surprisingly, after just 6 months,
Come
no
on,
one
Kechi.
would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler!
Wait, what? Me? Well, I mean, okay, fine. Because he was too stubborn. Here.
Yep, it's because because the chef was too
Yeah,
stubborn.
we can see Celestia in the background. Do you see that?
Every day
In the corner
and
there?
try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat
Okay,
and
right now you're
rest.
kind of making it kind of
He was
obvious now.
so
I mean, I
busy
guess
that he
you kinda
didn't
should
even
now.
have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to
Kitchen's just
seek
like,
help,
what is
even
happening?
when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best
I'm
dishes.
just standing over here, just doing a
Eventually,
third wheel.
the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
But it's all okay because it was all make-believe.
I see.
It was all made up.
He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So,
Gee, sounds
that's the whole story?
Sounds kind of like a certain somebody. Yeah.
Yep, that's the whole thing.
Please don't laugh at us. It's not a very good story. Well, I mean, it was, well, on paper, but I don't know which one to pick. I just picked the first one.
Didn't you just say that Paimon made a
Alright,
great
I'm
story?
sorry, Pai. Wait, is it now? Wait, I'm sorry, Paimon. Forgive me.
Oh,
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending
Wait,
isn't really
does
surprising.
Kitchen still not understand what we were trying to get through?
Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks
I mean,
come to me personally, it
that's
is
true.
easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
It's part of life.
Yes.
You know?
Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
so how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way,
it's
I could
dialogue.
finally take the opportunity to walk around the
was in the
city,
video.
see the people I wish to see, and watch the fireworks. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am
You
getting
appreciate the
better.
hard work, though.
You can tell, can't you?
I guess this is kind of like to say
And-
that.
I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We
Yeah.
agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So,
So,
happy Lanternrite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liu Harbor.
I'm glad that Miho is showing more love to catching this year than last year. Last year, it was just like catching just did not exist whatsoever. Happy Lanternrite catching.
Happy Lanternrite.
I need to say that to everyone else too here.
Happy Lanternrite. And thank you.
Aw. Thank you. Yo, what? It's the yay! It's a cutscene. Let's go. I made it. Let's see how many characters I can recognize. Absolutely none. Okay, I recognize a few of them, but I don't know their names.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Ooh. I'm glad I got to participate.
Traveler,
in the
wait here for a
Lanternrite
moment.
event
Don't
this
go
year.
anywhere.
This time.
Must be something important.
So pretty. Yeah, Genshin Impact cutscenes are the best. Wow, the couple's back. tigerfish.
Traveler, Paimon?
Yo!
Ningguang had a personal tailor make it
Yo,
for
catching
me.
got
Said
the
it's an
drip.
imported
No,
style.
wait, why is it lagging? No!
Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
Hey, wait, why can't we get a
It's
costume
time.
though? We
Traveler,
have your
please
Traveler
enjoy the grand
costume
finale
win.
of this year's Lanternrite. The fireworks show.
I mean, it is good news. I saw it a while ago. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
Isn't it
Hey,
beautiful?
Lantern.
Hey, check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Dang. I should pace here. No, stop lagging. Why are you lagging? Go back.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it
Does
does.
it look like my grandpa, no, you guys know what I mean, right?
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
This is so wholesome. Chi-Chi. Oh, that's so cute.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
There'll be lots of trouble when your banner comes out.
Happy Lanternrite.
Happy Lanternrite!
Happy Lanternrite.